Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Miss Diana Prince, thanks for coming in tonight. Happy Monday evening to you. I hope everybody had a great weekend. If you're just now tuning in and it's your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free. I promise you, it doesn't cost you anything. And I will say this, if, like I always say, when you hit that subscribe button, you're not just a subscriber, you're definitely family. We welcome you with open arms, and we definitely would love to have you a part of the Lifestyles family. So come on in. Again, if this is your first time watching, come on in, hit the like button, uh, subscribe again, share the video out if at all possible. But the thumbs up or the like definitely helps the algorithms. It gets a lot of people more tuned into Lifestyles with Eric. And so we really want to make sure that everybody makes sure they hit that like button, please. Thank you again for coming in. Miss Jerice, hey, what's happening? Happy Monday. Miss Kenyatta, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. We are live. We are live. Happy Monday evening, everyone. We are definitely live. Uh-oh. My sinuses are draining. Hold on just a second. Mm. Gosh, I hate when that happens, everybody. I'm sorry. Sinuses are draining. Sorry about that. I appreciate everybody coming in. If you're not on the chat tonight and you're just watching, again, thanks for watching. But do make sure you hit that like button, please. That definitely counts for a lot. Excuse me. And do remember, we do have memberships. The memberships give you exclusive things that I'm going to be starting soon for my members only. Uh, I will be doing something special for you because I appreciate you. So I'll be letting you know that real soon. The members will be getting something special soon. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Again, I hope everybody had a great week so far. It's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, a lot of plane crashes, helicopter crashes, a lot of weird stuff happening. Not only that, we're waiting on the 3D Atlas to come in, and I'm hoping it's not a huge spaceship or something that's going to take over the planet. It's so many different weird things coming out here. So many things to look out for. I just saw a quote unquote leaked photograph from TikTok, of all places, that showed supposedly, allegedly a leaked photo of the 3D Atlas, which is not it's not shaped like a comet or a rock or anything like that. It looks like a spaceship and it looks intelligent. So this is supposed to be from the James Webb camera. So we'll see. Miss Audria, Miss Donna, thank you for coming in tonight. Happy Monday, everybody. Don't forget to like the video. Like. I need you to hit that like button, please. Happy Monday to everyone. Thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you. Miss Donna, you didn't miss us tonight, Miss Donna. Thank you for coming in. You did not miss us tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. What else is going on? I guess Israel and Gaza. There was a ceasefire, and supposedly the war is over there. I don't like to talk too much about that stuff online because you have to really watch what you say about that stuff. So I'll just leave it at that. I don't agree with any of it now that I understand it, but it is what it is. It's supposedly over with. And they're calling our president Cyrus, which I don't know who that is in biblical terms, or in I don't know what that means, but I need to look it up and see what that means exactly. It's kind of weird, honestly. Uh, I don't know. I don't agree with it though, not at all. Again, happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday to everyone. I appreciate everybody coming in. There's a lot of mental illness going on. I'm telling you, a lot of mentally disturbed people. It's crazy. Hey, Miss Vivian, thank you for coming in tonight. Lot of weirdos. Lot of weirdos. Um, it's just a lot of weirdos out here, and a lot of impatient people too. Um, I got to be honest. I've been impatient at least a time or two in the car with people. We've got to be more patient with everything because we will get everything in time. And a lot of people are just impatient and just doing crazy shit. Um, it's amazing. I mean, human life is just it's just not worth anything anymore. People don't value human life at all anymore. It seems as if you can just knock somebody upside the head and keep on moving and or stab them, stab them or whatever, jab them, whatever you want to say, But it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh man. Miss Vivian, thank you again for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. What else? What else is going on? Excuse me. So, what else is going on? Let's see. It's just a lot of little stories that are going on. We're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. So I don't know if anybody's heard of this story that's been in the news a little bit. So there was a incident down in, I believe, Texas, where a 41-year-old lady, mother of, I believe, 3 children, was unalived because because she didn't receive a thank you. And I think we've all been through that before, where I need to get a throat lozenge. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. No more interruptions, I promise. No more interruptions, I promise. My throat is dry. My sinuses are bothering me. Sorry. So this supposedly happened down in Texas. Again, 41-year-old lady by the name of Cecily Simpson, 41 years old, 3 children. Unfortunately, she was unalived. I believe it was September the 13th. So what happened was, no, I'm sorry. That's another story. That wasn't set. This just happened recently. So what happened was, this young lady, hey, Kathleen Michelle Lee, how are you? Thanks for coming in tonight. So what happened was, this young lady, this 41-year-old lady held the door for this 22-year-old young lady. And her, what's her name? The crazy girl, Kiana excuse me, 22-year-old Kiana Hampton. So she held the door for this Kiana Hampton, mind you. And I guess Miss Simpson expected a thank you. Sometimes we expect a thank you. I haven't always gotten a thank you. I'm very polite when it comes to holding the door for a lady or older person or whatever. I'll even hold the guy, door for guys coming in. I mean, I don't have to slam the door. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. No big deal. But this lady expected a thank you, and she didn't get a thank you. So I guess she said something to this young lady about it. And after that, this young lady followed her, basically, kind of stalked her around the store, followed her to another store, PetSmart. And, you know, the lady was trying to de-escalate the situation after she realized she was messing with a crazy person. But that did not work. Apparently, this Kiana Hampton unalived this young lady at PetSmart with her daughter with her young daughter. And unfortunately, she didn't make it. There was a nurse out on the scene. Hey, Bless Duo, thanks for coming in. There was a nurse out on the scene, and she said she did everything she could to try to save this lady's life, this mother's life, and she just couldn't do it. It was her time. Unfortunately, we have to learn from things like this. We really have to learn from this. You can't expect a thank you. I wave people out in my car. I've gotten a little perturbed when somebody didn't just at least wave their hand. But guess what I didn't do? I didn't chase them down. I didn't follow them. I didn't hunt them down and pull my piece out because I carry. I didn't pull my piece out and pulling on them because they didn't say thank you. We're really running into a lot of highly strung people that don't need guns. Everybody doesn't need a gun. Everybody that is allowed to carry a gun, unfortunately, doesn't need a gun because they're not mentally capable of handling a gun. That was a clear case of that. Was Miss Simpson wrong? I don't know if she was wrong. She didn't put her hands on the lady. It's just the fact that she, I guess, said something to the lady, hey, you could have said thank you. And the lady took it further than that. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate when, again, we're living in a society where people take things way too far now and nobody respects anybody's life anymore. We're just kind of doing whatever we want to do. It's very sad. The Abraham Perspective. Thanks for coming in. And if you're not a subscriber, man, I really appreciate if you subscribe. Your family, once you hit that subscribe button, definitely. And definitely like the video. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for coming in tonight. But it's truly a sad, we're just living in a sad time right now. Like I said, people are just, we're in a videotape. We're in a video culture. We'll watch somebody be abused in front of us and we'll just video it. We won't help anymore. A few months ago when I spoke about the young lady that unalived her manager at McDonald's, I think she stabbed her about 16 times. I mean, where are we going, people? We really need to calm down. We have a lot of road rage going on. We just need to calm down, please. Calm down. It's not worth it. And at the end of the day, you're hurting two families, their family and your family. But that person can't come back from whatever. You can, it's just sad. It's so sad that unfortunately this mother of three won't be able to finish raising her children because she couldn't accept a thank you. But she didn't get aggressive. She just said it. I guess sometimes you can't even say things. Um, I'm 53 and I've been raised with like a lot of common sense. And I'm for all my young people, really, really use your common sense because now, I like to say sense isn't as common as it used to be. And sometimes you can't react to every situation. Sometimes you have to, just kind of be chill and calm down. You can't always say things. You sometimes have to not say something. You just have to not say it so that you can. Hey, Stacy. Sometimes it's just good not to say. James, what's going on? West Side, West Coast in the house, baby. Thanks for coming in, man. Thank you. Sometimes you just need to calm down, think about the situation, and sometimes in some instances, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. So for all you hotheads, calm down. I'm one, but I've learned how to calm down. I've learned how to calm down. So, it's just not worth it. Let's use our common sense. Let's use our common sense, please. And let's not lose another person over something senseless. It's just stupid, stupid. Um, Now, I don't know if you've heard of the other story of the baby girl that was horribly essayed by three little boys from the ages of 8 to 10 um, in Cleveland, Ohio. I think this happened September the 13th. This young autistic baby, 5-year-old Amiri, and that's all I know is her name was Amiri, was left with her mom's friends. Her mom had to go, I think, to a job interview or something like that. Um, they called her mother back a little bit after and said that um, Mary had gotten out of the house and I guess thought that these three boys were they could, be friendly and play with her. And come to find out, these young men, well, I'm sorry, these little boys um, took this little girl, led her to a field in Cleveland, Ohio, and severely essayed her with sticks and dirt and urine and all sorts of crazy things. They stuck sticks in this little girl. They stuck sticks in her private parts. They stuck sticks in her mouth. They pulled her hair out. She had braids. They pulled her hair out. They put dirt in her mouth. They peed on her. Um, Sick. My question to everybody, where did these little boys, 8 to 10 now, where did they learn this at? Where did they learn this from? Where did they get this? Where did they get this from? Where did this come from? Where did this lewd acts come from in their minds? Where did it come from? I need to know. I need an answer. I need to know who are their parents? What are they in? What are they into? They can't be charged because they're too young, is what they're saying. I don't like to put race in everything. This little girl's black, and I'm just going to leave it at that. This little girl's black. I don't like to put race on everything because I'm learning that that is a way to get black people heightened up because we get emotional about race. But I wonder if it was a little white girl, would things be the same? And I'm asking that if it was a little white girl, do we think that the justice would be the same? I, I'm just, it's horrifying to imagine somebody's child going through something like this. I have a daughter, and if I had a granddaughter, um, you know, yeah. Um, I guess she just wandered outside, is what they're saying. She's autistic, so she just, my thing is when you leave. People need to be more responsible as parents, and we have to be accountable as parents. Okay. And I never had that issue when I had my children were young. I never left my children with anybody. If I was to left my children with anyone, it would have been a responsible person, where my children wouldn't have wandered outside. I never had that issue in my life. I just hate that sometimes it seems like now parents have to leave their children with anybody so that they can go handle business. Make sure that you leave your precious cargo with the right people, because if you don't, it could be bad. It could be real bad. Seriously. You got to make sure you leave your precious cargo with the right people. Somebody has to be held accountable. I don't know who, what, when, where, but me as a father, I'd probably want to put my hands on the parents. Um, I know that I can't put my hands on somebody else's little kids, but I definitely want to put my hands on their parents, because somewhere they learned something. They had to learn that from somewhere. Stacy, and you had good parents. You had good parents, and I wasn't just left with anyone either. So I attest to that too. It's just it's horrible. It's horrible. And us as parents have to make sure our precious cargo are in the right hands at all times. You cannot make one mistake, one, with your precious cargo. You can't. You can't. Because these are the things that happen. I'm not blaming the mother. I'm just saying you have to make sure your kids are with precious cargo. She's 5 years old. She wanders off. Something else could have happened to that little girl. She may have not been found. What if she was kidnapped? So see, whoever was in charge of that little girl is accountable for that little girl at the end of the day. I'm sorry, they're accountable. And I'd be putting hands on them too, because she shouldn't have got outside. Kids don't just wander. It's very sad, Rose. I agree. It's very sad. Kids do wander, but you don't allow kids to wander out of your home. Who does that? I mean, I'm a parent. I'm a veteran parent now. So I mean, I'm just saying, my daughter, my kids, nobody ever just wandered out the door and I was just chilling, or just left them with somebody and they decided to wander on off. Uh, I'm just thankful that I've used my common sense and have my children around the right people, because these are the things these are the stories that we end up talking about. And I hope that little girl heals. I send my prayers out to her and her family. That's the first thing I should have said. I do apologize. I send my prayers out to that little girl and her family, her father and her mother. I pray for strength for them to finish raising this child and get her the help that she needs. Father, I hope that you are able to get her the help that she needs. And we just pray that she's a healthy, vibrant young lady at some point, and she gets through this in your name, Father. Amen. So, yep. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Amen. 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 We're going to be sending our prayers out to that family. Yeah, Rose. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But something ain't right. Something ain't right with those boys. Something is not right with those young men. I mean, those little boys. I'm sorry. I keep calling them young men because they did grown men things. I'm sorry, but they're little kids. They're 8 to 10 years old. So, I mean, who would ever think, little kids are doing grown people things now, and you just wonder where they get them from. I agree. TV, for sure. For sure. You can internet too, because you can see all kinds of bad things on the internet for free. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I hope there's some accountability, and I want to hear more about this story. Um, I want to hear more about it because I'm not happy with it at all. And somebody needs to be accountable. You can't just tell me the kids can just walk away and nobody does anything. You can't tell me that nothing's going to happen. Nobody's accountable. I think that parents there needs to be a law where parents are accountable up to a certain age. Maybe I don't know for accountable for what a kid does up to a certain age. Um, because it would encourage parents to get back to raising their children, and not expecting the village to raise your children. That's the one slogan I hate to hear, is that it takes a village. It doesn't take a village to raise your children. You have to raise your children at home first, and it takes a village to assist and help. Hey, Diana, good evening again. But it takes the village to assist with your children. You have to be the person that is accountable for your children. They're yours. You don't let them raise themselves and then expect the village to assist. And it's too late. The streets already have them then. So there has to be some accountability again with parenting. People have to get back to parenting, and it doesn't stop at 18 always. Absolutely, El Reed. I can, yes, absolutely, absolutely, completely. Up to a certain age, I'm sorry, parents definitely need to be held accountable. It's You can't just blame the children. We have to stop doing that. Now, when they're a certain age, it's on them. But when they're little kids doing adult adult crimes, then something's going on. They're not being taken care of. They're not being raised, and they're out in the streets running amok. And that's what we don't want for our children. Uh, we want our kids to thrive. We want safer streets. We want all that stuff. But we've got to start at home. We got to get these kids back at home. Start at home. Get them off the streets. That will make the streets safer, because the crime is being done by the little kids, from little kid to maybe 25 to maybe 13 to 25. All the crimes. Nobody older is really doing the crimes. It's all the younger people, unfortunately. So we've got to get back and start raising these children again. And that's just what it is. I hope everybody agrees with me on that one. That's not really one of those hard topics to not agree with, or not even to debate about. We just need to get back to raising children. That's it. That's all. But I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Again, if you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you a part of the family. We will see you Wednesday. Thank you. Have a good evening, everybody. I'm Lifestyles. Take care. Bye-bye.